Mind you, I should have known that this was a red flag, but else, y'all get nothing from me. What's up, my beauties? Welcome and welcome back to another freaking video. I know y'all have not seen me in so long. Well, it's probably been like a month maybe, because I think the last time I posted was like February, but that's besides the point. I know y'all have not seen me in a very long time sit down actually having a conversation with you guys, and of course I only have 4 minutes left on this SD card. I am so annoyed, but that's besides the point. You guys haven't seen me in a very long time. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Asia. You could call me Asia Beauty, you could call me Asia, you could call me Mama, you could call me Maya, you could call me whatever you want to call me. I usually go by in real life Maya or Mai, so however you want to say it. I don't know why I decided to pick the name Asia. I really don't know. You know, I just did it for the plot, whatever. But yeah, so that is my name. I am a lifestyle and beauty content creator. I own a jewelry business. I used to own a cosmetics business. If you guys do watch videos down my page, you guys will see that. That's why I love documenting all of these things. I went to cosmetology school. I just recently graduated, I think like last week or the week before. I haven't taken my state board yet. I'm not really looking forward to doing that, but I'm gonna do it next month. I'm trying to really give you guys a little bit of me, a little bit of insight of me before I get really deep down and into the nitty gritty, okay? My favorite color is pink, obviously, as you guys can see. Favorite color is pink, as you can see. We're not gonna really get too much into all of that, but I do want to get into like where I've really been mentally for the past 15 months, because I did start a cosmetology school that was for a 14-month program, and I feel like life had just spiraled, like did a whole 360 from when I had first started. So yeah, we're gonna get into all of that. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias. Follow me on TikTok, that's where I be at. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow my business page, Shop Vela Ray. I actually don't got no jewelry on, which is kind of crazy to me right now, but we gonna save that for a little. This is not that type of video, but I need to get some more storage on my SD card, so I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so we back. So I'm gonna have my phone right here because I do have like a couple of, you know, notes and whatnot that I want to get into. But like I said, I feel like I haven't sat down and actually spoken to you guys probably in a very long time, and I feel like a lot is happening in my life, and I feel like this is the right time to document everything that is, you know, physically, mentally, and verbally that's going on in my life. So first things first, I feel like I'm going through a transition phase right now. I feel like I am in a phase of elevation. So I always told myself I know that when I graduate cosmetology school, I have no excuse but to just continue to just go up. I do want to get into my cosmetology experience, but as of right now I just want to talk about my transition phase. So a lot had to do with cosmetology. That's why I said I don't want to make this video just based off of cosmetology, but cosmetology school has taken up a big part of my life for the last 15 months. So it is a big transition that I am going through right now. So first things first, like I said, I graduated cosmetology school probably like 2 weeks ago. I think it was on March 18th, I believe. That's when I graduated, 2026. So I would say maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks before that, I literally lost the 9-to-5 job that I had, which is so crazy because I feel like every time you say, let me put this on mute. Every time you say that one little prayer, and y'all know that prayer that I'm talking about, he just like, hold on, my boy, hold on. Yeah, let's just get into the whole 2024 and when I first started cosmetology school, because that's and how life was. So when I first started cosmetology school, I was very happy. I was very ecstatic. I was very like, yes, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a hairstylist. I was gonna be the next arrogant Tay of NYC, but I don't know. I feel like any plan that I had to do here after cosmetology school killed that. Like, I don't want to do hair at all no more. Like, I love to do it, but I just don't want to do other people's hair. I just feel like it just killed that dream for me. So I started school December 2nd, 2024, and life was good. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have no friends. I came into cosmetology school saying, I don't want no friends. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to get my license, and I'm here to go. Cool. Couple months down the line, I end up having a big old friend group. mind you, I should have known that this was a red flag because all of my life I never had a real big friend group. When I tell you this friend group was at least like 12 of us, it was at least like 12 of us in school, and I'm thinking like, okay, God placed these people in my life. We about to have the biggest time. Yes, we about to go on trips. It's about to be girl trips. We about to have fun. So boy, was I in for a rude awakening. So we ain't even gonna get into story time with that. But long story short, couple months down the line, I think this was probably like, let's just say like the friend group started around like March. Let's just say around like July, August, if even that, I would say June, that friend group fell out. It's only probably like 3 or 4 of us who's still friends, and I love them to death. But other than that, everybody else, y'all get nothing from me. Okay, so I feel like that was one experience that had me like, yeah, cosmetology school is messy. Teachers are very unprofessional. It's anyways, let me not get off track. So I feel like I had a big friend group, and that was one thing that really killed that for me. And then 2, I had no life. So when I first started cosmetology school, I was working in the schools. I don't know if you remember me telling you that I was picking up shifts or I was a para, right? So I was a para in the school, and it got to a point where before I even enrolled in cosmetology school, I was already done. Like, I was already mentally checked out with the school that I was working with the kids that I was working with. I was just over it because, one, I'm an only child, and I'm not gonna base that off of just, you know, whatever. But being an only child and not having kids around you all your life, that does play a big part in how you deal with other children, and especially children that are not yours or not your family members. You get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that played a very big part. So I used to work with elementary school, and then I started working with high school. So I had a high school student. She was nice, but I felt like after a while, like, she started to get into a lot of fights. Mind you, she was like size, she was bigger than me, and you feel me, I felt like when she started to get into fights, the supervisors, they started looking at me like, oh, why you just letting her fight? And I'm like, what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to jump in a fight or something? Y'all want me to break it up? Because baby, I'm not doing that. I'm not breaking up a fight. Little old me compared to big old her, you think I'm about to break up a fight? You're crazy. Cool. So they started to like point the finger at me. Then they went back to go tell my agency that I wasn't doing this, wasn't doing that. And mind you, everything that they was telling them was a whole complete lie. So I know that I was not supposed to be, you know, documenting certain things, but I did, because at the end of the day I have to save my own behind. Because at the end of the day, they're still going to the parent and they're telling them like, oh yeah, she's doing this, she's doing that, and then the kid is going home telling her parent, yeah, she's doing this and she's doing that, a whole completely different story. Then I have a whole different story. So it's like, okay, whose story's true? So for me, I'm gonna document everything that's going on. You're not about to lie on me. You ain't about to do that. Cool. So ended up working with the high school kids. Cool. Literally, I remember the date, December 2nd, I started cosmetology school. I would tell you, I believe literally December 1st or November 31st, whatever was the last 2 days before December 2nd, I stopped working there. Like, literally, I got removed from the case, and I'm like, dang, how I get removed from the case a day before I'm about to start cosmetology school, and now I got no job? Well, I have a job, but I don't have like a consistent case. Like, I'm going there from 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 3 p.m., whatever the time is. I don't have that. So I'm like, okay. I didn't think nothing of it, because it was a couple years back. I would say at least like 2022. I used to work at Optimum, and I lost my job. And when I tell you, when I lost my job, I was devastated. Like, I was so devastated. And first, it was wrongful termination. That was one. And I feel like I had a lot of things going on in my life. Like, I was going through a breakup. It was a lot that was going on. And it turned me into a whole different person. I was so depressed. And I told myself, if I ever was to lose a job, a job would never get that side of me ever again. Because I noticed, like, you're replaceable. You could be the best employee ever. These jobs don't give a damn. They will replace you that same day, literally. Ended up losing that case from the school. So we backtracked, me going back to the school. Ended up losing that case. So I'm like, dang, what am I about to do? So it's like the first week. So I think I started on a Thursday, I believe. Don't quote me. I think I started on a Thursday. So I'm like, okay, the Monday I'm going to go pick up cases. So I started picking up cases for at least like 2 months. And then I realized, like, I can't keep doing this. Like, this is not fulfilling me. This is not something that I can keep doing. Why? Because You gotta wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, send an email, hey, I'm available for a case, da da da. They're not gonna respond back to you until like 9 a.m. So it's like, okay, they don't respond back till 9 a.m. Now I have to figure out, okay, what's next? When they finally send the cases are all the way in Williamsburg. I live in Brooklyn, right? I live in Flatbush, Brooklyn. The cases is in Williamsburg or Bushwick. That's going to take me at least 2 hours to get there. Mind you, keep in mind that they send you this case at 9 a.m. I'm not going to get there till 12 o'clock. School is done at 2 or 3. That makes no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. So why would I do that? That started to get very overwhelming at a point. So I think it took at least like a good 2 to 3 weeks for me to just wind down and really figure out what I'm gonna do. So I realized that I had another job case that I was working on the weekends or whatever. So it was basically as a PCA, HHA, whatever y'all want to call it. So I was taking care of a family member or whatever, and I realized that, okay, this is something that I could do from Monday through Friday. Let me figure out what I could do Monday through Friday. Let me find a case that I could do Monday through Friday. Ended up finding this case or whatever. I thought, yes, I feel like God literally placed that case in my lap. So I'm like, okay, this is the best thing ever, da 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 da, cool. Ended up going to the thing, ended up working a job or whatever. It was 9 to 4. So it was a 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. and then it was school from 5:30 to 10. So just keep those times in mind. So I started working with her. She was an older Jamaican lady. I don't discriminate, but red flag. She was an older Jamaican lady, and I feel like she was like, I feel like when I first started working with her, she was like the best person ever. After a while, I really started to notice, like, this lady does not like me. Like, this lady does not like me. Like, it came to a point in time, like, I would come in the morning, I'm saying good morning to you, and you're not saying nothing to me. Where we do that at? So, okay, cool. If you think that I'm about to just continue to keep saying something to you, you're crazy. I'm going to match the same energy that you're giving me. Like, I'm not going to be disrespectful to you, no, because at the end of the day, this is your household. But you're not going to disrespect me in your household and think that I'm going to kiss your behind. Sorry, that's just not happening. So, I just felt like the energy that was in there was giving, it was very passive aggressive after a while. And it was like, I can't keep doing this because at the end of the day, you're not my, you know, like, you're not family to me. And it's like, I try to be as calm and nice and protective of you and just try to take care of you as best as I can. Mind you, I was busting my behind for this lady. Like, it was times when she was in the hospital and I was missing school. I was missing school hours. I was coming to school late. It was a whole bunch of stuff. And you gonna treat me like that? Cool. So at a point in time, I just started calling out. Like, I'm like, nah, I don't want to be there. I'm not in the mood for it. Like, it was just a lot that came into play when it came to this job or whatever. Cool. Fast forward, let's just say December. The lady ends up going to Jamaica for a whole entire month or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. She go to Jamaica, enjoy her time for a month. I enjoy my month off. Cool. When she came back from Jamaica, baby, let me tell you, she did a whole entire 360. When I tell you I did not get that same person that I got months ago, I did not get that same person. And I knew. And I'm going to tell you one thing. You're going to feel when a door is closing. You're literally going to feel when a door is closing. One, something ends up, nothing bad, but something ends up happening to you. Like, you get sick, you can't go to work, something, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, something, I just felt like I had caught a stomach virus, and I just knew one day when I woke up, I said, yeah, I'm not going to be at this case no more. Like, I'm not going to be at this case no more. I just knew that I just had a personal feeling like, yeah, this is not going to work out. So it's one day I'm in school, I'm in the bathroom or whatever, and I get a phone call. And they basically, like, my agency is basically telling me, like, yeah, so the family's like, they don't want you no more, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm keeping it P. Because, baby, at the end of the day, I ain't about to show no emotion to that. You don't want me, that's cool. But you ain't going to find nobody better than me, though. I can tell you that, and I can promise you that. But that's okay. that is okay. So this just happened, like I said, in like March or whatever. Ever since then, I have not had a consistent case, like a 9 to 5. I haven't worked since then. I've been just trying to live off, like, you know, like my business, my savings, and whatever the case may be, like whatever I got or whatever. Like, you know, I get sales, but it's not like, it's not livable, like, you know, like it's not like consistent, like, okay, yeah, I got like 10 sales today and I'm good for the week or I'm good for the month, you feel me? No, it's not like that, but it will be though. So that's why I'm not really like complaining and like really showing like too much emotion, because I know God got me. God always got me. You feel me? I'm gonna be good regardless. He got me through a 15-month bid of cosmetology school. He can get me through this little phase that I'm in right now. This cran mango slushy, oh my god, it's so good. I feel like that's one good update from school. I graduated cosmetology school. I don't have a 9 to 5 right now. And then my content, like my jewelry and my content, that's one thing I can say I've been very consistent with. Like literally, I feel like I've been working like rent is due tomorrow. I mean, rent is kind of due tomorrow though. Today is March 30th, but I've been working like rent is due because one, I think I know what I want in my life. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I know what I want for my life. I know who I want in my life, and I know what I want my life to consist of. I want to live a life where I'm good, and it's not only just about like money, but money plays a big factor. Like, I'm 26 years old. I'm sorry, not sorry. I am not the girl. I am not the one who wants to work a 9 to 5 all my life. I feel like that's what's being projected to you. Like, yes, go to school, work, and just retire. I don't want that. I don't want that. And shout out to anybody who does do that. You are phenomenal. But I want to have my own business, and having a business is not easy, no. But that's what I want my life to consist of. I want to have my own business. I want to have something to show for everything that I've done in my life. You feel me? Like my kids, I don't want my kids have to worry about nothing. My kids, they gonna be good, okay? Like, ooh, excuse me. It's a lot that comes into play when it comes to working a job. And I didn't go to school. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I didn't go to school. I went to college, but I dropped out. Like, I didn't, that, it's just not something, like, school is not something that I enjoy. I'm sorry. I am not one of those people who says, like, yes, go to school, get your degree. If that's what you want to do, kudos to you, but I'm sorry. I cannot do it. Like, I already done spent all my life in school, from elementary school to high school. I am done. And then I did cosmetology school. Oh, yes, I am completely done. You're not getting nothing else from me. And you know what's crazy? Because it was a point in cosmetology school where I said, no, I think I'm going to go to school for radiology, sonography, whatever it was. I think they're two different things, but I was gonna go for basically the medical imaging or whatever. And I'm like, okay, this will be something nice, something cute, but I don't want to work in the medical field. Like, I realized that too. Like, it was a point in time, my best friend, she was telling me, like, yo, maybe you should try becoming an LPN. I think that's what she was before she came an RN. Yeah, she was telling me, like, I should go to LPN school, or I should become an RN. Like, you know, we could do it together. And I'm like, bestie, I love you and all, but baby, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with people. Like, people in that sense. Like, I don't have the stomach to look at certain kind of wounds. Like, she would show me certain things and I would instantly vomit. Like, yeah, nah, I cannot look at that. Like, I don't have a strong sense to do it. So it just wasn't my thing. And, you know, she always supported me. Everybody supports me for everything that I want to do, and I feel like I really found, like, my lane, and I found what I want to do. Like, I realized, like, God is gonna place something on you, and it's up to you to be where you want to be. Like, I'm not gonna say it was randomly that I wanted to sell jewelry, but when I started my cosmetics business when I was 19 years old, it was like a collection of things. So I had like hair clips, I had hair brushes, I was selling sandals, I was on all types of stuff, and I was selling jewelry at a point in time too. But I wasn't too heavy on the jewelry, but I was selling some points of jewelry or whatever. So now I'm like, I really found like joy in that, so let me try that again, you know. And one thing about me, if you know me, you know I'm gonna try everything out before I just say, okay, I give up. I'm gonna try it out. So I ended up started promoting for my jewelry business, and I realized I started getting a lot of traction. I'm like, hold on, I'm a little scared. Like, maybe is this the lane for me? Cool. So started selling that or whatever, and I feel like it's been good ever since. Like, I mean, I'm still in my beginning stages because I started selling jewelry December 19th is when I launched my website. I had all of January, but February I couldn't sell jewelry because my vendors, they went on a Chinese holiday, so I couldn't do anything, obviously. So it had me stuck, and I'm like, dang, I don't know what I could do. Couldn't really do nothing, couldn't do much, so I couldn't really promote. But now, ever since February, like what, 25th when they came back, baby, it's been up. Literally March 1st, I had, I'm about to show y'all right now. March 1st, I believe I had 300 followers on, I had 300 followers. Dang, I don't think I screenshotted it here. I had 300 followers on TikTok for my business page, and now today is March 30th, and I have 500 and... This is my last... Hold on. I have 523 followers right now. I hope you guys can see it. Yeah, I have 523 followers right now, and that's all organic. I do not pay for no ads, nothing. Baby, all my stuff goes viral. Pretty girls in my collection, baby. Spend a day with a girl. So I really took like the month of February to really analyze like my content and analyze like what I need to do to make my content go up, make my content go better, and just make me grow as a person. And I really love that part of me. I love that aspect of me because I have people in my corner who literally supports everything that I do, down to my mom, my boyfriend, my best friend, my friends. Like, I feel like the people that's in my life right now, y'all really mean a lot to me, and I'm not gonna start crying, but y'all really mean a lot to me. And especially like because you guys, y'all know everything that I've been through, and I also want to make this like my outlet as well too, even though it is to millions of people that I do not know. But I feel like me sharing my story, I don't know, me just being, I feel like this is off script right now. I'm being very vulnerable with you guys, and I feel like me telling you, like, I don't want to necessarily say like this is a, I don't want to say like this is necessarily me like telling my story, but this is kind of me telling my story in a way. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like this is a bit off script, but I'm just thankful and I'm grateful because I feel like I'm just onto a whole different path, y'all. Like, I'm onto a whole different path. I don't know what's next, and I feel like that's what scares me, and I have not really spoken to anybody about that. But besides like my mom and my boyfriend, and I think I told my best friend that too, but besides really like my mom and my boyfriend, I have not told anybody like I don't know what's next, because it's like I graduated cosmetology school. Right now it's 3 o'clock. I will be getting ready for school right now. I'm here filming a video, and it's like I don't know like what's next when it comes to in terms of business, when it comes in terms of life. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep working for the life that I want, which is becoming a YouTuber, a content creator, a business owner, you know. Like, I'm gonna continue doing the things that I want to do now that I have the time. But like, baby, it's no excuse. I have the time now. I have more than enough time. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, if I need to create 3 videos in one day, then I'm gonna do that. If I need to pull an all-nighter to do that, I'm going to do that. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna post. And you know one thing, I hate posting on Instagram. I hate posting on Instagram. Because one thing, I feel like Instagram and TikTok, like, I could be free on TikTok. Like, I could post like a cringy ass video on TikTok, and I feel like people from whoever, wherever, they're going to vibe with me. You post that shit on Instagram, people just gonna view, they don't like, they don't show no type of love on Instagram. It's just monitoring spirits, and I hate that. Like, I genuinely hate Instagram. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But if it's gonna give me my money, get what I gotta do, baby, I'm gonna post on Instagram, okay? So that's it. But I don't know, I just feel like life is about to get good, and I can't wait to see you guys like just watch me as a person, watch me grow, and watch me glow up. Like, I'm 26 years old, and I feel like it's time for a change. Like, I don't know if I want to be like in the hair industry. I don't know what life is. I don't know what life is gonna be when it comes to that. I don't know. In that aspect, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, I do hair in my crib. Like, I do hair in my bedroom, like literally right here. You feel me? And I don't know if I want to get a salon suite. My clientele is not up there for me to do that. You feel me? My clientele is not up there for me to do that. And I feel like I make more money with my jewelry business than me having to stand behind a chair and do somebody's hair. You get what I'm trying to say? Don't get me wrong. I have a passion for it. I love doing hair. I love making other women feel beautiful. I love to hear you guys' stories. I love to vent with y'all. I love to tell y'all my stories. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just have to leave it up to God. And that's another thing too. Like, I've been really getting closer to God. Like, I feel like a lot of people like to say, like, yes, I've been getting closer to God. But no, I literally been going to church every Sunday. Not physically, because I haven't found a church in New York City, but I have a church. I have a church that I go to that's in Georgia or whatever. I have a church that's in Georgia that I go to online or whatever. And no, it's not 2819. I don't go to that church. I do want to see that. I want to see their sermon one day, but nah, I don't go there. And I feel like I genuinely really like them, and I actually donated to the church yesterday. Like, I never done that in my 26 years of living. Like, I've never done that, and I feel like that's how I know God is working on me, because that could have been my last $10. That could have been my last $10, baby. Nah, but I donated, and it's like, I don't know, I just feel like the Lord is working on me. Like, yesterday my boyfriend pissed me off so bad, and I wanted to curse him out as soon as he woke up, but then I cut him some slack, because the Lord is working on me, okay? The Lord is working on me. And I feel like I've been through a lot of situations, even from just dealing when I was in school and just life in general, that I could have crashed out and I didn't. Like, I feel like that crashing out phase of me, I'm not into that no more. Like, it doesn't get, you don't have to crash out to get your point across. And I feel like that's what I've grown to realize. And I don't know, I just love every part of what I am becoming. I know that I may be rambling right now, but I'm just speaking out loud, and I'm just venting at this point, because it's just, you know, just what I want to do. But I genuinely appreciate everybody who's like in this phase of my life right now. I don't know, like I keep saying, I don't know what's next. I don't know who's coming next. I don't know like what to expect when it comes to certain things, but I know, of course, obviously I'm keeping like high positive, you know, thoughts and whatnot, and I'm just gonna continue to work hard. Like, I want you guys to see how hard I am about to go, because I don't have nothing. I do have stuff to lose, but I don't, it's like, you don't go hard, then what? Like, you're never gonna be able to reap the benefits of what you genuinely want to do. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, and it's like, I have all of the resources. Why not use them? My boyfriend brought me this camera that I'm using right now. My mom brought me my first camera. I'm about to buy me a new camera, just because I need a push gift from pushing through life, okay? I don't know if I want the DJI or if I want the Extra Muse. I think I'm gonna get the Extra Muse camera though, because the DJI seems like they're banned in the United States and all that extra stuff. I don't got time for that. But I just, yeah, I'm getting off track, and I feel like I started losing my train of thought, y'all, so just bear with me. But yes, I'm here, y'all, and I'm here to stay, and I want y'all to get to know me as a person. You get what I'm trying to say? Y'all to genuinely know me for who I am, you feel me? Like, know who my friends are, know who my boyfriend is, you feel me? Because know how I genuinely love my mom. Like, I want you guys to see every part of me, like the things that I love, the things that I dislike, me trying new foods, me trying new places. Like, I'm about to travel soon. Like, I'm about to travel the world. Like, literally, I'm supposed to be going to Jamaica next month, I think, again. My boyfriend like, yeah, we might be going to Jamaica next month. I'm like, okay, no problem, whatever. I'm going to Cancun. I'm going to Mexico in June. July, me and my boyfriend is taking a trip. Then me and my best friend, we supposed to be going to Miami soon. And then we're gonna have his birthday trips. Then we're gonna have his birthday trip in September, my birthday trip in October. The Mexico trip is me, my mom, and my boyfriend. So that's like the biggest thing. I'm so like nervous about I'm not nervous, but I am going through a midlife crisis, y'all. Let me tell y'all about that, right? And so from the first time when me and my boyfriend went on a trip, we went to Jamaica. Went to Jamaica for his birthday, and that was the best trip ever. Like, I've been feeling to go to Jamaica. Y'all don't know that, but I've been feeling to go to Jamaica. I was supposed to go to Jamaica in 2023. The trip never made it out the group chat, let's just say that. So trip never made it out the group chat, and now we finally had a chance to go, and it was the best trip ever. Don't get me wrong, like, I feel like we could have went to the club and did a little bit more, but we was tired, okay? Like, I was in school. Like, that's why I keep telling you, like, I was mentally and physically tired to do anything. Like, I didn't want to get up on a camera and talk to nobody. But we just kept saying, like, yo, I wish your mom was here, I wish your mom was here, because my mom is a vibe, y'all. My mom is a vibe, and I can't wait to show you how much of a vibe she is. Like, that is my girl, okay? That is my girl. But we just kept saying, like, yo, I can't wait for all of us to go on a trip together, da 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 da. So ever since then, they've been pressuring me, like, Maya, when are you gonna book the trip? Where are we going? Da 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 da. So I've been going through like a whole midlife crisis from like 3 weeks ago, because I'm like, okay, I want us to go to Aruba, because y'all know I went to Aruba before. I went to Aruba, and I feel like that's a nice family friendly place. But I'm like, my mom, we not about to sit here and be on no relaxing type of time. And my mom like to turn up. That girl like to twerk on top of a car, okay? So I'm like, we can't just sit here and just have no. So, and then when I first said, okay, yeah, we gonna go to Cancun, that's when they, what happened? They cartel leader had got killed, and I'm like, oh, hell nah, y'all not about to come and get me. But then when I did the research, it's like a whole 30-hour drive from wherever that happened at all the way to Cancun, Mexico. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we gonna go there in June. And yeah, so I'm just like so excited, because I've been just trying to pick out different places, because the last trip that my mom went on was to DR for my birthday. And I feel like my mom deserves the best life too. Like, she deserves, this is why I'm working hard, because she deserves the best life that I can give her. She has given me the best life, and I feel like it now is time for me to give her the best life. I want to buy my mom a house. I want to buy my mom a car. I want my mom to have whatever the hell she wants. If my mom says, Maya, I need $10,000, I want to give her 50. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I want to do whatever my mom wants to do. Like, she is going to be on my payroll for my business, and she ain't got to do nothing. She don't have to do nothing, okay? I just want her to just sit back, relax, and enjoy life. You feel me? Because I only got one mom. And me being open, she's like really the only person that I got. Like, I have my grandmother, I have my mom, I don't have my father, so it's like she's the only person that I got. You feel me? And I keep people who mean a lot to me very sacred, and that's why I don't like to show people like a lot of my life. But she's everything to me, and she deserves everything in this life, okay? So now I feel like I'm just chatting, but yes, I want to travel. I want to do so many things. Like, I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Belize. I want to go to Dubai. Not really, but I want to go. I just want to travel the world, and I don't, you feel me? I just want to live a financial free life. Like, I just want to give everybody around me who supported me, who just stays down with me, the best thing ever. Like, I want to buy my friends Chanel's bags. Like, yes, baby, go pick out that classic flap. Go pick it out. Pick out the biggest Chanel bag in the store, okay? But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna stop rambling though, because at this point I think I am just chatting now. But yes, y'all, this is a little bit of a life update. So I am gonna get this video posted by the end of the week. Today is Monday, March 30th. Hopefully I could get it posted at least by like Friday or sometime before that. I have more than enough time to edit this. So yeah, so without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for more of Asia Beauty. Let's just say stay tuned for more of my mind, okay? So yes, thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys in the next video.